From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. A tropical cyclone that pummeled the Indonesian island of Sumatra last November, bringing with it catastrophic flooding and devastating landslides, wiped out more than 7% of the global population of the endangered Tapanuli orangutan. Estimates of about 60 of the nearly 800 Tapanuli orangutans remaining in the wild were killed after Cyclone Sinyar made landfall. That's according to the study published earlier this month in the journal Current Biology. Scientists investigating the incident said the cyclone pushed these critically endangered orangutans closer to extinction, and it's a sign that climate change-fueled extreme weather is adding to the risks the orangutans already face as the forests they live in are cleared for roads, farming, and industry. Now, Cyclone Sinyar brought more than 16 inches of rain to Indonesia, making it one of the region's most intense rain events in recent years. Climate change fueled the tropical storm, increasing the rain's intensity by as much as 50%, according to one analysis. The cyclone killed more than 1,000 people and displaced 1 million more. It also caused devastation in the orangutan's main habitat on Sumatra, the west block of the Batang Toru ecosystem in North Sumatra. The researchers used satellite data to identify more than 20,000 acres of landslide scars, which are visible patches of rock, soil, and debris, which wiped out nearly 12% of forest cover in this region. Researchers say the landslides happened as extremely heavy rainfall saturated the ground, causing parts of the hillside to suddenly break away. Because these kinds of collapses often happen with little or no warning, the orangutans had very little time to escape. The analysis found 58 Tapanuli orangutans were killed, accounting for 11% of the local population and 7% of the total global population. The scientists said those numbers may be conservative, as they used estimates of population density. The study also did not account for other cyclone-related threats, such as reduced food availability for surviving orangutans or destruction of forest canopy. The lead author of the study said that it could be up to 120 animals that died during the landslide events. The orangutans' deaths are a huge blow to a very vulnerable species. Tapanuli orangutans recover extremely slowly, as females tend to only give birth every 6 years or so, making it difficult for the population to rebound. The apes live in isolated populations across Sumatra, meaning that even a single cyclone or landslide can have long-lasting consequences. Researchers are warning that the damage may increase if surviving orangutans face reduced breeding success after the disaster. The Tapanuli orangutan population struggles to withstand even small increases in death rates, and annual losses of more than 1% a year likely put the species on a path toward extinction. The findings have prompted calls for the Indonesian government to enforce stronger conservation measures to protect the endangered species. A climate scientist said whether these orangutans can recover will depend on what happens next. If this tragedy serves as a wake-up call to really halt deforestation, reconnect some of fragmented forest habitats where that is possible, and bring governments, local communities, and industries together to support conservation efforts, well, the species may still have a chance. At the same time, another heavy rainfall event, which climate change is making more likely, poses a huge risk to their recovery. Adriano Lamera, a primatologist from the University of Warwick who studies Sumatran orangutans but was not involved in this research, said the Indonesian government must better protect the orangutan's habitat from both people and industry, and that after decades of sustained conservation efforts, it is clear the current system is not working and cannot guarantee the protection of the country's unique natural resources. The orangutans have huge value, he added, including furthering our understanding of humanity. He said, as one of the last few remaining great ape species, the Tapanuli orangutan also provides unique insights into the potential lives of ancient human ancestors, and why and how humans came to become who we are today. That's all for now. You can find regional forecasts and more science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the free AccuWeather app. Enjoy your weekend. Stay weather aware, and I'll be back on Monday with more from AccuWeather.